I'm Louis Perry.
Oh, I thought you were going to say who I was.
No, tell the audience.
Oh, I'm Jeremy Courtney. They know who I am. Jeremy Courtney, you know, the man, the myth, compulsive masterpiece.
This is the Angry Geek Show. Back in the newly remodeled Geek Lair. We got a little glare in the back.
We're back.
We're gonna fix out the
back
technical.
Again. Guess who's back?
Can
tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
We got discussions. We just coming off of a few major cons.
We've created a monster because nobody wants to see Louis no more. They want Jeremy.
No, they want to see you. You lost a bet.
Granted State. I don't know if I lost a bet.
No, you did.
It wasn't a bet.
Yeah, well, no, you didn't lose the bet. You lost a contest. Stop touching.
There's so many things to touch over there.
I know. Now in the new setup here in the Geek.
And they're
Geek
all
Lair,
out of package.
The statues are.
Yeah.
The statues are.
I would never take a statue out of a package.
Well, right now in the
I like looking at boxes.
in the new Geek Lair, I mean, you could see everything. You stop. You got a zit right on the side of your nose.
This one right here.
I mean, look at
right here. Or is that I already did pop it. It's gone. It's
not only do you have the original Migos behind us, you got the Migos actually out on the wall in the package. The retro.
You got really long nose hairs. I want to pull out of your nose.
Look at.
I did on the way.
George Perez Crisis poster autographed.
Who's George Perez?
You know George Perez.
I never met
Anyhow, we got a lot of discussion coming off some major cons. Major cons.
Major con.
We came off of...
That should be a new con. Major con.
Major con. Maybe. We were on the road nonstop. That'd be a terrific con. Vermont Comic Con. Boston Comic Con. Lock City Comic Con.
That's Boston Comic Con. I never heard that one.
Oh, you could have went, but you chose not to.
No, I didn't choose. After, when I was told the day before that I could go, I had already made plans. Because my children are important to me. Not really. No.
Anyhow. Lots to talk about today. Lots to talk about the casting of Deathstroke.
Who's that?
You know, Al Cid from...
Al Cid.
That's what I said.
I know.
From True Blood.
He's a werewolf.
Joe...
Now...
How do you say his last name?
I'm going to go with Magnolola.
I'm going to say Joe M. Because
that's a good way to go.
And our good friend Scarlet Fly, she would say...
Oh.
Scarlet would say, the guy from Magic Mike. What did you say?
He's one sweet piece.
Oh, that's what Scarlet would say about him, yeah.
All right, now, I'm going to go out on a limb.
Go out on a limb. Out on a limb.
I'm out on a limb. Now, I watched True Blood.
Yes.
Big fan of it. It was a pretty cool show.
Yeah.
There was a couple of seasons that were a little... but it was a cool show. Yeah. Now, the guy there that they've picked for Deathstroke, Joe M. I'm not sure... I was proven wrong with Harley Quinn, so I'm hoping I'm going to be proven wrong again. I'm not sure... Because Deathstroke is a very serious, very, he's an assassin. He is no joking around. And from what I remember I guess on True Blood he was kind of a serious character. He wasn't very... But Magic Mike, I know he was kind of a goofy kind of guy. Maybe he can pull this off. I definitely see... You never watched Magic Mike?
No.
Wow. I'm sorry. The first one was pretty good. It had...
even with Kevin Nash in it.
Woody Harrelson and...
Matthew McConaughey. I know who was in it, but I never seen it.
It was actually not a bad movie. I mean, some sexy guys. I actually wanted to be a stripper after that. It was kind of like after watching an Interview with a Vampire, how you want to be a vampire after watching that. I got the moves. You know, I've walked into the little corner store and did the whole thing for the cashier. She called the cops. It was kind of weird, but you know.
Jeremy's got the moves.
See? But yeah, He does have the look for Deathstroke.
Yeah,
though.
he does.
Like,
and I mean,
they're going to gray him up a little bit.
He's a big guy.
Yep.
He's a big guy. They don't want him to get as big as Henry, but they want him to get as big as Affleck, who is bigger than Henry.
It was definitely close on that.
Yeah, so it's like I think it's a good choice.
I like the appearance of him. I don't know if I'll like the personality, but they are actors.
Well, you don't know the person now. Again,
that's something a lot of people have to learn.
Exactly, and
they're actors. They're acting these things.
This is why what gets my angry going is people start prejudging things like the whole Ben Affleck. Affleck sucks.
Well, hold on.
And now all of a sudden people love Ben Affleck as
the
Batman.
world of Marvel.
Okay.
They casted, what I thought was MJ, but I guess it's a different name, not MJ. And it's
Hispanic girl.
Is it? I don't know her nationality at all, but
I know what you're talking about. People are, oh my god, but it's not Mary.
She's supposed to be a white ginger, blah blah blah.
Yeah, but it's not Mary Jane, is it?
The big thing about Mary Jane, anyways, isn't that she's white. It's the red hair, and that she's Peter Parker's girlfriend.
No, I'm sorry, I disagree. The main thing about Mary Jane is the girl next door appeal.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
But you can do that with any color.
Exactly.
Any color can be that girl.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I want her to have red hair, don't get me wrong. Mm-hmm. Like, throw some red hair on the girl. That's easy enough. But, like, people are like, oh, this girl's got so much of an attitude. She can't be MJ. I'm like,
how do you know?
They're actresses.
Yeah, no, like, the other thing, okay.
Actors.
You just said you wanted Mary Jane to have red hair.
Yeah.
Well, then let's look at The Flash. Barry Allen always from...
Oh, what's her name?
Was blonde. We had blonde hair.
Well, also
Grant Gustin doesn't have blonde hair. Neither does the new actor.
Well,
he
doesn't have the girl on the Flash. That's
Iris.
She's supposed to be a white.
She's supposed to be a white. What's the issue?
Awesome actress.
Yeah.
Like people.
Lawrence Fishburne. Perry White was supposed to be a white guy. Great Caesar's Ghost. He kills
amazing.
It. Yes.
I think he's a perfect.
Yes, he
perfect
is.
for that part.
Where does he go? I love that. No. So.
Perfect. People are jumping the gun way too much.
The thing that I like the most about the whole casting of Mary Jane is that Marvel fans are now getting a taste of their own medicine of when they cry and complain.
Mind you, it's still a Sony picture, isn't it?
It's still Robert Downey Jr. is going to be in it.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. So what I'm saying is Marvel fans are getting a taste of their own medicine now when they complain about DC or Warner casting this guy for this or this girl. Oh, that's a miscast. Like Gail Gadot. She kills. I don't care. Wonder Woman. They complained about her as Wonder Woman.
I actually got upset in my comic group there that I run, the Buy Sell Trade page. Comic book lovers, Buy Sell Trade on Facebook.
We love you, James. Hey, check out James O'Brien's YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah.
Check it out.
James O'Brien does some funny stuff.
Yes, check out James O'Brien. Angrygeeks approved. He is,
Now, my Buy Sell Trade page is full of trolls. Like, tons of trolls.
Jason Gonzalez, I love you!
Full of them. And I got a little upset at this one. Not upset. I was a little perturbed. I looked at this, and I was just like, that's kind of messed up. But, they show a picture of Gal Gadot, and next to her, the original Wonder Woman.
Lynda Carter, right?
Lynda Carter. Side by side. And
side by side right there on the Geek wall.
Because of Lynda Carter's breastisis, they're like, see, this is what
my dad used to call her like. Sunday nights. Before we get into that, I just want to tell a little bit of my childhood. Wonder Woman was on CBS, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, Sunday nights. And my dad used to say, you ready to watch Wonder Footballs? Yeah, Dad! Okay.
Wow.
What were you saying?
Anyways, they were like, this is what an Amazonian, because of her large breasts, not this. And I'm sorry, but...
Amazonians used to cut off their breast if I'm...
I don't even know, but like... Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman looks the part. She
acts the part, the accent.
Perfect. Yes. Everything was perfect. I'm like, Lynda Carter was an awesome Wonder Woman too, for the time. You put her in that role today? No.
Not gonna,
and they're like, oh, they're supposed to be like 6 feet tall, blah, blah, blah. Gal Gadot is taller than Lynda Carter.
Yeah, I know. They're stupid.
It blew my mind.
Yeah, no, I can watch that Wonder Woman, and it's no secret. Everyone knows I am a huge Wonder Woman fan. I love Wonder Woman. Yeah. All right, I got a space. Wonder Woman tattoo. I have a space in the. I have a space in the Geek.
Oh no, that's a Wonder Bra.
Once I start lifting again. What are you doing?
Oh, sorry, my keys fell.
In the Geek Lair, the new Geek Lair.
The new Geek Lair.
We have a space. Well, it's the same room. It's just different. There's a space for Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman has always been one of my favorite characters, and
not mine, but hey, we all got our preferences.
Jose Delbo, I love you, sir. Gonna see you soon. I lost track. No, it's
something.
I can watch that Wonder Woman trailer over and over again, and the scene where she's walking up that ladder and you see the boots, and that's badass. Just badass. I absolutely cannot wait. 2017.
What, really? It's that long away?
Yeah.
God.
Well, it's only a year. 2016, which I cannot wait to be over because it just sucked bad.
What do you mean? 2016 was great. We had B vs. S, Deadpool.
Well, not for movie-wise. I'm talking about
B vs. S was
professional reasons.
2015, right?
What?
B vs. S?
No, it was just this past March.
Was it in March that came out?
Yeah.
Wow.
And Deadpool was just this past February.
Well, I know Deadpool was. But, nobody liked B vs. S.
We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Fanboys, Inc.
It was funny. I thought it was funny, at least.
And welcome back.
Here we are.
Here we are. Anyway.
Itchy fingers.
What are you itching fingers for?
I don't know. It's itchy right there.
No, I'm not.
No, it's a part of my... forever. There's nothing there at all, but right here on my arm, it feels so good when I scratch it, and I could sit there for just days itching it. Nothing there, but it's just... craves to be itched.
Anyway, coming off a major con.
Okay, Major Con.
Major Con.
Major Con! Coming in 2028.
Our next con appearance, live show.
Next week,
Granite State Comic Con. And we got to count the votes. Yeah, New Hampshire. We got to count the votes.
No, I don't think we need to count them.
Make sure not only we want you guys to come to our live taping at Granite State. We have some cool prizes to give away this
Tons
of prizes. A whole prize. We do. We got some posters to give away. We got some action figures to give away. We got comics to give away. We got some
4 long boxes right there.
No, we got a DC Archive Superman book to give away. We got some cool stuff to make sure, and we got some original art to give away.
Do we?
Well, we've been sharing it.
Yeah.
Yes, we have.
Oh yeah. No, that's not original art.
It's not original art.
I told you. The thing in the...
Yeah, the thing in...
That's not original.
That's not original. What is it?
No, I told you it was a print.
It was a print.
Yeah. Well, somebody framed it.
Yeah.
Like, it was
we
cool.
do got some original art to give away.
That's the Starman.
Yes. We do got some...
Which Starman was it? The 1970s Starman. And... No, maybe it was the 80s Starman when the 90s Starman took over.
We do have some original art to give away.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
No.
Yes, we do. We got Drink and Draw that Saturday night. Make sure you come to see Drink and Draw.
So when is the Magic Show?
Magic Show. Oh, the Magic Show, 2:45. The Nerd Musician.
That's on Saturday also?
The Nerd Musician. The Nerd Magician, excuse me.
Is that Saturday also?
That's Saturday also. Saturday. We are busy.
Dude,
we are busy.
We won't even have time to invite people to our live show because our live show's at 11 in the morning.
I know. We're going to be kicking
We're normally, there, we have like a couple of hours to, I'll be like running around, cosplay picture. Hey, by the way, blah, blah, free stuff.
Well, that's why when we get there, we're going to be hitting the floor running. We're going to be attacking those.
Cut my finger off right now.
We're going to be attacking those cosplayers in the line to get into the con, and we're going to be...
I'll have free Kool-Aid for you to drink. I wouldn't drink the Kool-Aid. Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
No. Yeah, we're going to be extremely super busy at Granite State Comic Con. We do got a lot of stuff.
I'm drawing Saturday.
You're not drawing.
I'm going to show my art skills.
You're not drawing. We got a couple members of the Heroes Army are going to be on there. We got some great topics. Yep. Kyle can't be there, but he, I believe one of your biggest fans from the Hero Army going to be showing up. Deadpool himself might be.
He loves Women's Day.
He's going to be up on there. We got some great topics.
Deadpool is a fan of Women's Day. Deadpool.
Anyway, we got some great topics. Then coming off of Granite State, the one I am looking forward to, Hartford Comic Con. That's the one That's the next week? That's the next week right after.
Jesus.
That night, Hartford Comic Con during the day. That night, Kiss Forever in Malden for me. Then the next day, we got to go back to Hartford Comic Con. Busy weekend. I think at Hartford Comic Con, you guys want to see Jeremy ride the bull again at Hartford Comic Con? I think that should be a tradition. Oh yeah.
All right. Now there's a video that's being passed around where this guy's standing on a mechanical bull and it's just going like this, and they're like, "Oh, that's amazing! That thing did not turn once. Like the bull I rode went like that." That was not a bull ride. That guy's just standing on something that's going doo 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 doo. I'm like, no, I could do that.
All right, I'll tell you what. I believe the guy that runs the bull, I believe his name is Hector.
Hector.
Well, I think it is.
It might be.
I can't remember what his name is, but I'm gonna ask him if he could just make the bull go like that. We're gonna see if you could. You guys want to see that? I think we should see if Jeremy can stand on that.
Woo! I got the moves. Ask Ghost Rider there.
What's the newest topic online that we brought up because of Superman?
Ah, wow.
And I want to talk about this.
People
We're gonna
seem
piss some
to
people
think
off right now, and that's
that
all right.
Goku could defeat Superman. Like, Goku's not even real.
Yeah, for one.
He's a cartoon character.
Yeah. So.
Number 2, Goku has to concentrate to have his powers. Superman just has his powers. Like, there's no concentration needing. Didn't need to build up to it. He's got him. Like, Goku got hit by a laser or something, got stunned and was out of commission for like weeks or something.
So then let's bring in the point. Heat vision. No,
I'm
exactly.
trying here.
Exactly. No, that is the most ludicrous argument. I mean, people say
character beating up a real guy.
It's ridiculous.
What are they thinking?
Wow. Well, I mean, you got the same. You got Marvel fans. The Hulk will beat Superman.
No.
The matter he gets, the stronger he gets.
He does get stronger as he gets madder, but
there has to be a point of exhaustion. Because the Hulk does get exhausted.
Yeah.
There is that point. Don't tell me he doesn't. He does. The Hulk gets to the point of exhaustion.
And, figure out how come he has shorts on.
Exactly. And why are my pants all ripped up? And why are they purple?
Yeah.
The Hulk just got an ethnic background
weird.
there.
It's very odd for the Hulk.
No, the Hulk does reach that point of exhaustion. Don't tell me he doesn't.
I am really kind of excited for the new Thor movie because they're going to delve into the whole Planet Hulk and stuff, I think. And I really like that storyline.
What is, speaking of movies, DC is the first comic book in history. Now, of course, when Marvel does this, because they will, first comic book in history to have 2 movies reach a certain milestone in 1 year, where Marvel has not.
Well, I think only because Marvel only puts out one a year.
No, they didn't. If you remember right, Marvel had Ant-Man and I think it was Age of Ultron in 1 year.
God, 2 horrible movies.
Yep, and didn't they have, Captain America and something else came out in the same year as well?
Well, Captain America's been good. I'm not even a Captain America fan, and those are just good movies.
No, Marvel did put out two movies in 1 year, but they did not,
On the whole Ant-Man thing, I'm going to try to go back and watch it again, because everybody seems to rave about it. I wasn't a fan. I've only seen it once, though, so maybe I was just in a mood that day. I will try.
I wasn't in the mood, and I didn't like it.
I just don't get it.
And in Captain America 3 or Avengers 2.5,
I liked it.
Ant-Man was more comic relief, such as Spider-Man. You know,
was he in that? I don't remember. No. Civil War I liked, but I thought it could have been bigger. Like, another thing, Civil War 2, like, I'm reading that in the comic world. Is it Civil War or Secret War? Civil War 2, yes. When do I get more issues? It's been like 3 months and I haven't had a new issue of this friggin' storyline. I mean, I can read the Civil War Gods, whatever, or the Civil War Spider-Man. I want the main story. I'm so, like, it's been at least 2 months since I got a new issue of that. And I'm trying, Marvel. You guys are failing, like, horribly. And have you seen the art for the new Challengers?
I've been reading that Marvel's comic sales are failing.
Dropping miserably. And, like, I'm as much of a fan of diversity as anybody else, but I think Marvel's going about it the wrong way.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't turn Hal Jordan into a woman. They brought in a woman Green Lantern. A whole new character. Ta-da! They didn't turn the Hulk... Oh, no, they did turn the Hulk into a Chinese kid. Or Asian kid. I don't know.
They turned Superman... there is a Chinese Superman.
But it's a different character. It's not Kal-el. It's not Clark Kent.
He's honoring Superman by taking the name.
Yeah, he just has...
Which I want to... Yes, I want to stay on the Superman topic for a minute.
Okay.
I am getting caught up on a lot of my reading. I mean, I
don't read Superman anymore. They killed it for me with...
No.
J.R. Junior's.
You have to read Rebirth Superman. It's amazing. I powered through all the way up to the current issue. Last night I do have one gripe, and I have to go back to John Byrne's Superman because I want to read one panel. I don't want to mention it here just in case I am wrong and I'm mistaken, which could be.
Is.
No, I'm usually right on, but I want to make sure.
Okay.
Because John Smith, which is, John Kent, because they changed Clark Kent's name to Smith.
Didn't they?
Yeah, it's really cool. The whole.
Oh, don't worry. Don't keep going. I'm listening. No. I have to look up some the artist and writer of a certain comic.
So while reading Superman Rebirth, it's our Superman. It's the Superman that we grew up with. It's the John Byrne Superman, and it's badass, right?
He's a Boy Scout, or are we talking?
No, he's not much of a Boy Scout anymore. He's a father, and he's a husband. And right now, they're the last issue that I read, they went to a moon bat cave.
Really?
Yeah, and
that hasn't happened in Batman yet.
Well, Batman's been
reading Batman.
Okay, Batman has been shadowing Superman. So Superman shadowed Batman, and I'm thinking he called it the Moon Batcave that Bruce has been building, but I'm thinking it could be a new watchtower on the moon.
Okay.
And he brought Lois and Jonathan, his son, up there to protect because the Eradicator wants to kill his son because he's half Kryptonian, half human, and it's such a badass story. I'm digging it. Really am. The art is fantastic, and it's our Superman, and it's just, when I say our Superman, I mean the John Byrne Superman, the Superman that died, the Superman that we all loved. Not necessarily a Boy Scout, but it is just awesome.
You know what I wish they'd bring back to Superman, and I would probably pick it up? Mr. Mxyzptlk.
Well, I'm sure Mxyzptlk will be back. I'm sure it will be.
A lot of people call him like a spoof character or whatever.
He's not.
I like
him. He's not. He gave Superman a run for his money in the animated series, all the comics. What I want to see, and after Superman Returns came out, Brandon Routh.
Mm-hmm. Which I still like.
Yeah, I do too.
It's an odd take on Superman.
Yeah, it's an odd take. I enjoyed it. I still watch it. Flipping through the channels.
So I'm beginning to think I'm not a good critic for movies because everybody's like, I hate this movie. I'm like, I liked it. Wow.
Buckaroo Banzai.
Yeah. We'll get to that at some point.
What I wanted to see for a sequel to that movie is Brandon Routh, fighting Mxyzptlk. I mean, buildings coming to life, and because since he is from another dimension,
yep.
He's magical. He screws with Superman badly,
One
and
of
it's
Superman's biggest weaknesses.
Yes, and it's so great. I mean, now Brainiac screws with Superman. Mm-hmm. Okay, and that's really.
I would love to see a Brainiac storyline.
Oh yeah, by all means. But I think Mxyzptlk would just be awesome because think about the animated series. You think about a lot of the Superman comics, especially again going back to John Byrne, because I always thought Superman, George Reeves. So reading Superman comics as a kid, I've only picked them up when somebody was guest starring.
You said that. I won't say the person's name. But once again, we're going into the movie world, TV world. Somebody put up a picture. I guess they're bringing back Xena. And they're like, why aren't they using the original, blah, blah, blah. Only the original. I'm like, hold on. Flash isn't the original person.
Yep.
They're like, well, Superman will always be Christopher Reeves to me. I'm like, but he's not the original Superman either. I'm like,
no,
you forget about George Reeves and the guy before
Kirk Allen. Yeah, so
like,
no.
What are you talking? And like, they're like, well, I'm like, yeah.
Just shut up.
No, not just shut up, but like, have your opinion, but like, don't
educate yourself before you preach. There you go. Educate yourself before you preach.
I'm like, there's always a new person, and
well, the same thing.
Never mind. Did they even ask the original lady who played Xena to play Xena again, or did she even want to play Xena again? Exactly. She hated the part, I think.
Yeah. Well, Lucy Lawless.
Yeah.
Well, think about it this way: Christian Bale's the original Batman. No, well, you forgot about Michael Keaton. You forgot about George Clooney. You forgot about Val Kilmer. You forgot about Adam West. Shut up. Yeah, well, the thing is,
there was one even before Adam West.
Yes, Lewis Wilson.
Yeah.
So it's like this. You have kids today.
It's not even kids. It's adults.
Well, that are fair weather fans. They're the fans that James Gagner.
I think it's more even to the point where people are getting so old.
Love you, James.
That they're like sitting there yelling, "Hey kids, get off my lawn! This is who Batman's supposed to be."
Exactly.
And people don't realize that to continue for our love to continue to keep going, new people have to take on the roles. New ideas have to be brought to these roles. New takes. This is fiction, people.
Yeah,
I love to think of it as reality myself, but it's fiction.
Well, we met a real life superhero.
Oh yes,
the Masquerade.
And it's Masquerade Ball.
No, seriously. I mean, people are just crazy.
Yes, we are.
I am the terror that slowly jogs through the early evening. I am the weirdo that sits next to you on the bus. I am the guardian of Burlington, Vermont. I am the Masquerade, and you're listening to the Angry Geeks Show.